Yo, this Tone tapping in with Media Pass TV.
What is considered a smart buy?
All right, it's three things. Location. That's number one. Location. That's gonna be your smartest thing possible. I tell people all the time. Location is gonna make or break that deal. I don't care what you do to it.
Okay. Speaking of location, so you bought land. Do you buy land?
Mm-hmm.
But that's for like new construction stuff.
Yeah.
Is when something is built on land and is like appraised at a certain price, when you tear down whatever's on that land, does the value drop back down or does it go up, or like does it fluctuate? How does that go?
So all right, so this is what we end up doing, right? So when I'm buying land, if it's new constructions in the area, I see what they paid for the land, right? So I call a realtor and say, hey, like, what's the average price of land going in this area? I do that anyway, just to make sure I'm not overpaying for the land.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know certain markets, as soon as I see the dimensions of a lot, I know exactly what I want to pay. You know, certain markets I don't know. Like Portsmouth, I haven't done no new construction in Portsmouth yet. So somebody might end up getting me I'm thinking I'm getting a deal like, oh, you only want 30K for this lot? The whole time it ain't worth nothing but 15. But with me not being used to buying land in that market, you know what I'm saying? So it's just having a good realtor can definitely help you out with that, just as far as figuring your numbers out and figuring out, is this a good deal or not? Now, to answer your question as far as the appraisal part, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once we know that the average lot price is going for 40, 50,000 for just a standard size lot in that area, right? So now what we're gonna end up doing is seeing how much are the new constructions selling in that area. So that first house, that's what I knew what I wanted to build, because it was already a lot of new construction going on in that area. Like that area is just turning over. So it was I did a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,400 square feet house. And the reason I did that because it was other 4.2s, 2,400 square feet, 2,200 square feet in that area that was selling for that price. So that's how I knew exactly what I wanted to build. And the lot was so big, I tried to get it subdivided, but I couldn't. So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna build this house. So the lot was it was a little ass house I tore down, bro. Shit was sitting on 3/4 of an acre. Yeah. So
what's the process like to
subdivide it?
Yeah, to subdivide.
All right, so in Hampton, you gotta have a minimum of 70 feet frontage. So with that house, I think I had like 60 or something. Yeah, I was like just 10 feet short. So it was some more land right next to that was just trees, but the city owned it. So I went to the city and see if they let me buy it just so I can subdivide. They ain't let me do it. So that first one I was on, I'm like, oh, I can do this, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you know when you eager, you trying to figure it out, and then I'm the one that's actually going to the city, asking these questions, trying to put this together, trying to put that together. You know what I'm saying? So I tell people, like, when you first starting off, because I ain't gonna lie, like, I was bitching a lot about people not trying to help me and nobody trying to take me underneath their wing and this, that, and the third. 'Cause I just knew I was a solid person, so I'm just like, why the fuck nobody trying to help me?
Yeah.
But I thank God for that, because me going over there and asking questions and learning and doing this, that, and the third, it shaped me. Like, now I know so much, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it helped a lot for sure. And then it's no shade to them guys that didn't help me, because now I see how busy I am. So I was like, I'm like, bro, they ain't really had time to help me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Once you get to a certain position where you see, I guess, your mentors are at, and you were trying to be, you started to like understand their mindset and how they move and shit like that.
Yeah, they weren't trying to help. But that's how, like, you know, by them not trying to help, I know, like, I told myself, like, once I figure this out, I'm gonna start teaching people this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up getting into coaching.
Okay. Could you please continue with the last two of the smart buys?
All right. Location.
Location
is gonna make a smart buy.
Okay.
So if you look at all my flips on my page, they in decent neighborhoods that me or you will live in.
All right.
I don't like all my houses I got in the hood. I keep them as rental properties because I know the property value eventually gonna go up. So I don't like to buy houses in the hood and sell them. I want to keep them joints. And then I go in there, give it a luxury flip look, just like I do my flips, and then put it on Section 8 and let them live luxury. You see what I'm saying? But that's number one, location. Number two.
I got to. What is you already said you do Section 8 renting.
Yeah.
Like, why does it have a bad stigma, and Why did you decide to, you know what I'm saying?
Man, people, all right, number one, a lot of people that own Section 8 is jackleg investors. Just like you got jackleg contractors,
right.
You got jackleg investors. They ain't trying to fix nothing, not trying to do nothing. They don't have a team.
Okay.
So slumlords. So some of these people, they just distressed landlords. They're distressed landlords. And we buy houses from them type of people. They tired of dealing with the tenants. They tired of them keep calling saying this not working, that's not working, this not working. Every last house I got on Section 8, I renovated the whole house. New plumbing, new electrical, new roof, new windows, new floor, new kitchen cabinets, new everything, new water heater, they not calling me for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if something fucked up in the house, y'all did that. And there's only so much y'all can really do that I can't go have my guys that we already doing volumes of flips that they can't come knock out for a couple $100. You know what I'm saying? Anything else that's major, I got home insurance.
Real estate sounds amazing, man. It sounds like a street you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you hear people like, oh, they be tearing up the house, they be doing this, they doing that, bro. 9 times out of 10, the investor themselves don't know what they doing. So yeah, are you gonna have houses? Your house can get tore up on regular rent.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your house can get tore up on regular, like just renting to a regular person.
Absolutely. So
it's me. I got a couple of my guys, bro. We all got Section 8 houses, bro. Our tenants treat us good. We treat them good.
And that's how it should be.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not out here to paint no stigma or nothing far as on Section 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it how you live. Do people take advantage of the system? Yeah. Like, shit, who don't want to pay a couple dollars a month for the rest of their life? Yeah, I like to too. But at the same time, like, that shit ain't none of my business. I'm gonna do what I need to do. They gonna do what they gotta do. As long as you taking care of right. As long as you taking care of my house, I'm good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then I can tell you right now, 70% of the investors, they wish they had their people on Section 8 because the last 2 years they didn't get paid rent due to the COVID situation. That's how I really came up for real. Like that situation. But we'll talk about that later.
Okay,
no. We talk about it. But look, so they won't paying rent, bro. And then everybody has Section 8. We still getting paid. Government pay us. But the other situation was like, oh, COVID relief, I can't pay.
Yeah.
So all these guys, bro, man, so many people I was buying houses from, they like, bro, I'm 30, 40, 50, 60K in the whole day.
So like people who were investors, but they didn't do Section 8 investing, and now they're selling their shit to you.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
We're going to talk about that. Like, I went crazy 2021.
For real?
I went crazy 2021.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely on the question. Yeah. Okay.
So location, price, it's 2 things I look at. I really look at location because, like I said, when you have a house in an area that me or you not going to mind moving to, then you're going to attract more buyers. You know what I'm saying? So now you're opening your buyer pool for way more people to come that be interested in your property. So that's one thing why I never had a house sit on the market long. So I go into these decent areas, or if it's an area that just turned over and I see it's a lot of action going on, I jump in that area too. Now, you might hear investors say, oh, you know, they plan on doing this in redevelopment in this area in 2024. Right. Those areas like that, I just go get like rental properties and stuff in. But as far as my fix location, bro, location is so important. So important. Once we get the location right, now it's time to get the price right. You know what I'm saying? So I was flipping houses in neighborhoods that it was other flippers riding by. I'm not racist, some of my white friends, but they was riding by and they was looking like, how the fuck he get a house in this neighborhood to flip? You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I do business with a lot of white people, so they was cheering me on. They like, yo, you got a niche. You got a niche. Keep going. Like, they turning me up. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. Location, bro. Location. It's everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cause like I said, I can go out here and do the craziest flip I want to on the worst block. Who the hell come and move out there? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I look at everything. I had this hell of a deal one time, right? But if you look out the window, you see nothing but a graveyard. I was like, bro, I can't do this. Like, who want to wake up and open their windows and that's all they see? So I'm really particular about what I buy. I don't let no type of situation get me against the wall where it's like, no, I gotta buy this house, so I gotta buy that. Because if any situation like that, I just wholesale it.